Hello, Fox here. I'm on the webcam tonight because I wanted to show you something using my, what do they call it? Screen capture stuff. So I just figured I'd keep it all in the computer tonight. It processes a lot faster. And I just processed video 2 and it took all day, hours and hours and hours from, good grief, that's just seems so unusually slow. But anyway, so this is day 3 of the L7 project. Yesterday I typed up graph paper, and so now I was been playing in Paint a little bit, trying to make my own, and I kind of like it better, but it's not perfect. But so I'll show you. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and paint and play around with the graph paper. If I can figure out how to get my that software going, because it's been a while since I used it, and it was a little odd the last time I did use it. But we'll just, what the heck, we'll give it a shot. That's all. Okay, so I guess you won't be seeing me again. That not a problem. All right. Thanks and goodbye, and I'll just be talking to you, I think. I might be talking to you, I might not. I haven't figured it out yet. Later. Okay, well, thought I'd be able to do this a different way, but it doesn't seem to be working the way I want to do it. So here we are back on the old camcorder, and we're in Paint, and I'm just showing you the graph paper I'm doing. These are rather thin lines, but I think you can just about see them. Can you see my mouse moving around? Well, it is. Where'd it go? Oh, it's way up there. That's why. So I'm changing over to pencil here, and I'm just tracing with the line tool. And I got the grid view on, so I'll show you. Grid lines gone, grid lines on. Okay, so I'm just tracing over their grid lines to make my own grid paper, and I put the this very thin line. I'm going to play with the different lines. Line width. So if you can fill these lines, you can change the color of these lines if they're all exactly straight with each other, like no bumps, because they will disconnect there. Now that one's good. And I'll do a vertical. Oops, see, I skipped it. So I hit Control Z and I'll get rid of it and do it again. You need to have a steady hand with this. That skipped again. That's cute. Probably doing this a little too fast. You just need to make sure your little crosshairs are all lined up. And don't get frustrated. Don't scream, because I've done that and it doesn't make any difference. So just don't bother to scream. I mean, you can, but it's not going to fix anything. Now to make sure my line is okay, and I save, because I do not want to redo this. This is about this is 5.5 by 8, so it's half a sheet. It's 8.5 and 11, 8.5 by 11 cut in half. So half of 11 is 5.5. So 5.5 by 8.5. I meant to say 8.5, not just 8. way down at the bottom of this screen, you can't see my finger, but way down at the bottom of the screen, if you have the ruler selected, it'll tell you what size you've got. Now I have to scroll, that's not going to work. So this is what to do. Oh, see, I keep lifting my finger off the mouse just a little bit. I don't think I have a very good mouse. It's kind of giving me problems. All right, then we'll go down one. I have a stylus pencil too and a tablet, but I think the tablet's getting worn in the middle, so it's kind of just, it's sort of 6 of 1 whether I want to do these lines with the mouse or with the stylus. I mean, it's fine. I'm not doing anything. It's just straight lines, so it's fine with the mouse. Don't need a pencil. Might even make it a little easier doing it this way. I don't know, because it's sort of a squarish thing. So I'll be back with you when I get these all filled in. Okay, I just got my last line to put in here. I'm not sure if I'm on camera. And I gotta make all these little, make sure these lines absolutely, it's like little line segments really that they line up with each other. And save. Okay, now I'm gonna clean up the edges with my eraser. And this, you have to be careful, you don't want to go into the graph. So just like, there's a couple different ways you can do it. I think that's probably the safest. Go right up to the edge and just punch your mouse and then pull it out. This graph, I think I will right now print up a few sheets of it, because that way I can just scan back in anyway. But I'm not going to draw on the computer, because if I have to erase something, that's going to erase my graphs. So I'm going to have to draw on the printout. So let's go back to this. I have saved this about 18 million times, but it doesn't hurt to save it again. Print. Now there was some kind of a thing, let me see. I'm just going to print one, hopefully.